Hey, movie lovers, this is Leo.
Mike.
And Kevin from Films and Fermentation.
If you love comedy, movies, and a good drink in hand, then you need to check out the Pod Nation Media Network.
It's home to a variety of amazing podcasts covering everything from pulp culture to history and, of course, movies like ours.
And the best part, Pod Nation Media Network is featured on Roku, so you can stream your favorite podcasts anytime.
Alongside Films and Fermentation, you'll find other fantastic shows like the KJ&A podcast, The Undiscovered Entrepreneur, Real Sharks, and so many more.
So grab a drink, press play, and join the fun with Pod Nation Media Network.
Because everything's better with a little comedy, movies, and booze.
Learn more by going to linktree.com/podnationpods.
There were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
Films and fermentation, movies and inebriation. Films and fermentation, comedy mixed with tasty libation. Films and fermentation, with Leo, Catman, and Mike.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Films and Fermentation. Tonight is a very special episode. Tonight is a double anniversary. It's episode 219. It is also our 5th anniversary as a podcast. Our very first broadcast was December 4th, 2020. And here we are 5 years later, still the most professional podcast in history. Is the boy here? The boy is here to celebrate the 5th anniversary. Hello, boy. Hello.
There we go. Hi.
Hi, boy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Where did you put us?
I updated our living room.
He's staring at you. Hey, boy.
Hi.
He looks behind. He's confused.
Can you hold up a 5 for happy 5th anniversary?
Hold on. High five.
5.
High
High 5.
five.
Hey.
High
High five.
High five.
Ah.
Hey. High five.
High five.
Say high five.
You're not having it tonight. He's disappearing in the green screen. Hey. Nolan.
Microphone.
Say hi.
Don't eat it.
Hi.
Hi.
Say
Hi.
Cheese.
Hi.
Say cheese.
Say cheese.
Cheese. Cheese?
Cheese.
No cheese. Did you get boogies all? Cheese. There you go. You got boogies on the microphone? On the microphone phone? Yeah.
He's not ready for prime time yet. Oh, now he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
You
new
hear
face
him
of
now.
Films and Fermentation. The boy.
The boy.
Yep.
The boy. All right. Good night, buddy.
Say good night.
Say good
Bye.
night.
Say bye.
Say bye. Wave bye-bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. My house is possessed. All right. Love you.
So that was the boy here to
Yeah,
celebrate
there's a boy.
our 5th anniversary as a podcast. Aside from that, it is also the 60th anniversary of a Charlie Brown Christmas. So what better way to celebrate our 5th anniversary by celebrating the 60th anniversary of a beloved Christmas classic? As I said, we are Films and Fermentation, a movie and alcohol podcast. We normally don't have children on the podcast, but we always make an exception for the boy. It is the number one beer podcast on Good Pods. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
He's Mike. We're 3 friends who like to talk about shit about movies while getting shit-faced. Tonight, we're raising a glass to 2 holiday underdogs. The scrappy little TV special that almost didn't get made, A Charlie Brown Christmas, and the scrappy little podcast that also probably shouldn't have been made, Films and Fermentation. 60 years ago, Charlie Brown taught us the true meaning of Christmas. 5 years ago, we taught you the true meaning of maybe that was one beer too many. In this episode, we're unwrapping nostalgia, grooving to Vince Guaraldi in our heads, and asking why a cartoon from 1965 still hits us harder than most modern Christmas movies. We'll talk sad little trees, jazz-fueled existential crises, and which Peanuts character each of us most resembles after 3 holiday ales. So grab your security blanket, spike your eggnog, and join us as we celebrate 60 years of Charlie Brown, 5 years of this ridiculous show, and at least 1 year too many of pretending we know what the hell we're talking about. That was probably the longest intro I've done in a while. All right, Mike.
Time is near. Christmas.
Don't forget to drop us an email.
I was singing that.
Yeah. Don't forget to drop us an email, filmsandfermentation@gmail.com, or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation to find all of our social media podcast links. You never know when you might become a part of the show, like tonight, where we're going to do a little mini mailbag for some of you listeners out there. Become part of the Films and Fermentation family by watching us on the Pod Nation Media Network on Roku. Remember, we are an independent podcast, which means we are listener supported. So please consider joining our Patreon for as little as $1 a month to receive members-only content. That's right. For just a $1 donation on Patreon, you can help us upgrade Charlie Brown's sad little tree, keep the beer fridge stocked, and maybe, just maybe, afford the rights to play 3 seconds of Vince Guaraldi's jazz score before we get sued. You can also buy our merchandise at teespring.com or text us at 904-867-4466. What are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
I'll go first.
Go ahead. Tell you what. Battle Royale. Let's fight for it. I believe Kevin said he'll go first, so let's let Kevin go first.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to hold off. Well, there's 2, and I'm not even going to introduce the second since it'll be brought up later. But the one I'm drinking from, my brother-in-law brought it over from for Thanksgiving a couple weeks ago. This is from Cape May Brewing Company. It's called Pick of the Batch. It's a pumpkin ale with natural flavors, 6% alcohol by volume. It's described as our pick of the batch pumpkin beer is one you'll want to pick again and again. Made with real pumpkin and featuring notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla, Pick of the Batch was crafted to embrace the comfort of fall and all its seasonal spices. Brewed with you in mind, this brew is perfect for cozy autumn nights spent by the fire with friends and family.
All right. Michael?
So, on our last episode, if you listen to us, you know that I started doing Christmas beers, much guys, and I had this one on last episode, and then I went on the area where they had it, and I found it. I have the Hardywood Gingerbread Stout, Imperial Milk Stout with cinnamon, vanilla, ginger, and honey, 9.2 alcohol by volume. It says number 1. A perfect Christmas beer by Beer Connoisseur.
It sounds
pretty
good. So. Now, Kevin, you don't actually have to introduce your second beer because your second beer is my only beer this evening, which is the Sam Adams Winter White Ale, which I mentioned a couple weeks ago as being a very good beer that I really enjoyed. I went out and got myself a 6-pack, so I have 2 of them for this evening. So I'm ready to go. Possibly 3, depending on how well this episode goes. Now, let's play a song.
This week in film history. with Mike. This Week in Film History with Mike.
So I try to keep this short this week, but me keeping this segment short is like Leo keeping his segment short with picking movies.
Leo keeping everything short.
Yes. 1979, Star Trek: The Motion Picture, the first movie of the series, premieres, directed by Robert Weiss and starring William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy.
Also starring DeForest Kelly and that bald chick with the shortest skirt in Hollywood history.
Exactly. 1982, Tootsie, directed by Sidney Pollack and starring Dustin Hoffman and Jessica Lange, premieres in Hollywood.
Academy Award Best Supporting Actress for Jessica Lange.
Yes.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I haven't seen Tootsie
It's
in
not,
a really long time.
and I haven't, exactly.
Not a very long time, but I remember enjoying it, and I think I've watched Mrs. Doubtfire more as far as like cross-dressing men movies go.
Yeah,
but I should revisit Tootsie at some point.
Yeah.
I've heard of the next one.
1984, Beverly Hills Cop, directed by Martin Brest. Excuse me.
Breast.
Breast is a breast.
Like boobies.
Oh, okay. That's spelled that way. And starring Eddie Murphy and Judge Reinhold, premieres in Los Angeles.
Guys, I don't mean to brag, but when this movie came out, I learned how to play the theme on the piano. Right? I mean, it was, I just, I could just play it by ear. It was just that good.
You mean Axel F?
Which is called, yes, Michael?
Axel F.
Axel F is the name of that song.
And actually made like the pop billboards and shit.
It was a hit. Next one, sir. Oh, look, Mike's favorite actors in this film.
Yeah. 1990. I actually seen this one though. 1994, Dumb and Dumber, directed by the Farley brothers, and starring Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, premieres in Los Angeles.
You should do an episode of all the actors that Mike hates. Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey.
Well,
as you can tell, it's guys who just want to act dumb and call it acting.
Yeah, it's the goofy acting. Yeah,
that was 90s comedy.
Yeah,
I have a rapist wit.
I think I go back to the 80s comedy then.
You're saying there's a chance.
No.
Next one, sir.
2001, Ocean's 11, directed by Steven Soderbergh, starring George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, and Julia Roberts, premieres in Westwood, California.
One of my favorite remakes of all time because I actually think it's better than the original.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, next one stars Kevin's favorite actor.
Yeah, this one's for Kevin. 2002 adaptation by Spike Jones, starring Nicolas Cage and Meryl Streep, premieres.
Best supporting actor for Chris Cooper. This is actually a good film, Kevin, and not a over-the-top Nicolas Cage performance. It's actually a Nicolas Cage acting performance.
Oh.
He plays his own twin in the film.
Okay. I'd be willing to watch.
It's a film. It's about an author trying to he's a screenwriter trying to adapt a novel that is considered unadaptable for film.
Okay.
And his brother is like kind of like getting in the way and causing him problems and stuff, the twin brother. It's actually pretty good. Yep. Next one, sir. Next one's pretty good too.
2002, The Two Towers, second Lord of the Rings film directed by Peter Jackson and starring Elijah Wood and Ian McKellen, premieres in New York.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Followed up by 2003, The Return of the King, the third and final film of the Lord of the Rings series, directed by Peter Jackson and starring Elijah Wood and Ian McKellen, premieres in Wellington, New Zealand.
This was one of the first films to film everything at once and just release them separately, correct? They had all the filming done for the entire series done in one shot, but they released Fellowship first, Tower second, and then Return third, right?
The beautiful thing about it was they were able to release them all consecutively.
Mm-hmm.
One year after another. Because I think I want to say that Fellowship came out in either 2000 or 2001, so they were all pretty much a year or two apart.
A year apart each.
Yeah, and
the
it was
actors is aging out. You didn't have to worry about someone not being available, or
it was a big swing for the studio to let them film all three movies at once, because you didn't know if it was going to be a hit or not. I mean, it was kind of like guaranteed to be a hit, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
And now films don't do that anymore.
No.
Now they there's so much time between films. It's crazy. And then you also have the whole like splitting the last book into two movies kind of nonsense. And Stranger Things, the actors are all in their 40s now playing 16-year-olds. Like, it's kind of the thing now. Like the way they did Lord of the Rings series.
I saw a meme about that. The Stranger Things. It's like Stranger Things. Well, the Stranger actors, teenagers, shows the pink ladies from Greece.
Well, I always make that joke about Stockard Channing was 47 years old when she played Rizzo in Greece. So yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So it was a quick film history this week. We don't have any beer news or movie updates from Kevin or I this week. I'm sure we'll have something later this in our next episode. But we do have a must-try craft brew, one that all three of us have tried, but maybe you haven't yet.
Yes, this is continuing the holiday must-try beers. This is Trog's Mad Elf, a holiday ale tradition. Few beers capture the spirit of the holiday season, quite like Trog's Mad Elf, a once-a-year release from Trog's Independent Brewing. Revered by craft brew enthusiasts and casual drinkers alike, Mad Elf has become a festive staple thanks to its indulgent flavors, flavor profile, and celebratory character. Belgian-style holiday ale, Mad Elf is brewed in the Belgian tradition with a distinct American twist. Its foundation lies in caramelized malt and a generous addition of honey, which lends both sweetness and depth. Belgian yeast brings a lively spice, weaving in notes of cinnamon, clove, and allspice that make each sip feel like a holiday toast. Dark chocolate and cordial cherry. The beer's most iconic flavors, remnants of holiday desserts. Honey and vanilla smooth sweetness that balance the richness. Spice from cinnamon, cloves add warmth and complexity together. These elements create a beer that is rich, sweet, and fruity, yet layered with festive spice. Mad Elf pours a dark ruby amber hue, glowing like a glass of mulled wine. Its carbonation is intentionally low, flavor shut out distraction. Mad Elf isn't just a beer, it's a seasonal ritual. Released once a year, it signals the arrival of winter gatherings, holiday feasts, and cozy the fire. For many, opening a beer of Mad Elf is as much a tradition as trimming the tree or exchanging gifts. Ain't that right, Kevin?
Absolutely. And it's quality, and it's popular because this time of year there's so many, copycats.
Mm-hmm. They sell out really fast.
They
too.
Do.
You don't get it right away.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like I don't remember it ever like it kind of came out of nowhere in my estimation, because like I never heard of it, and then all of a sudden I just it was everywhere. And
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, now even I'm like that. I get the Mad Elf every year too. At Christmas time, I have some.
Now my question is, and I've had it both ways, and I really can't tell whether I like one over the other, draft or bottled, which is the better way. I
don't know if I've ever had it draft.
There have been a couple places where it was available draft, and I ordered it then, just in the season. They're both really good, and like Mike said in the report, there's low carbonation. It's less like a beer, and more like mulled wine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've never had it. I don't think I've ever had it on draft.
I've had it draft as a out at Trog's.
Mm.
Okay.
I had it there for.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I probably had it at Maggie's on draft. Maggie's guys are really
That
good.
doesn't shock me that they have
No.
one right there, you know. But I think I've only had the bottle. But even that, I like the bottle anyway.
Mm-hmm. You're not losing.
All right. So as I said, this is a special episode because not only are we celebrating our 5th anniversary as a podcast, but we're celebrating the 60th anniversary of a Christmas classic, A Charlie Brown Christmas, a cartoon that is both poignant, comforting, entertaining, and existential. So it was released December 4th, 1965. So it actually does coincide with our anniversary as a podcast. It was the 1966 Emmy winner for Outstanding Children's Programming, which is amazing considering it almost didn't get made. And we'll talk about that in the trivia section.
That upset the boy.
Yeah, he's upset about that. Written by Charles Schultz, who was the writer of the comic strip. The IMDb synopsis, of course, is depressed at the commercialism he sees around him. Charlie Brown tries to find a deeper meaning to Christmas. Thank you, IMDb. Thank you. I, of course, went a little deeper and did my own synopsis, so feel free to join in and add anything you feel needs to be added to this. This is very quick as far as synopses go, considering my usual synopsis is like 3 pages.
Well, yeah, your synopsis would be longer than the whole show. The Christmas special.
I mean, this is a 24-minute cartoon, so it wasn't really hard to like synopsize it. So, Charlie Brown looks around at everyone having a holly jolly breakdown and decides he's the only one legally obligated to be depressed at Christmas. His friend Lucy, clearly already running 3 side hustles in a future psychiatry practice, charges 5 cents to tell him that his problem that he's Charlie Brown. And then she puts him in charge of the Christmas play for reasons that no one understands. The kids demand glitz, glamour, and commercial excess. So naturally, Charlie Brown goes rogue and adopts the saddest, most structurally unsound tree in animation history. Everyone bullies him for his tragic shrub, proving his point that Christmas has become a capitalist nightmare that immediately makes it worse by storming off and leaving him alone with his feelings. Linus walks in and drops a Bible verse that hits harder than a TED Talk. And somehow this tiny kid with a blanket reminds everyone what the holiday was actually supposed to be about. The gang has a sudden collective change of heart, commits theft of Snoopy's decorations, and transforms the twig into a majestic symbol of hope through the power of friendship, faith, and 100% unearned carpentry skills. They all gather around, sing Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and for one perfect moment, a neurotic, round-headed kid finally feels like he belongs, proving that, yes, this simple little cartoon is still more sincere than most Hallmark Christmas films. And Michael, you can tell Adrian I said that.
Oh, yes. God, I love this cartoon.
I love this cartoon so much. For the trivia section, I actually have a quick little did you know video here, so I'm going to play that real quick.
Did you know for It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown? After this special originally aired, children all over the country sent candy to Charlie Brown out of sympathy. 2. Actress Kathy Steinberg had almost finished recording all her lines of dialogue as Sally when the producers received a phone call from Steinberg's mother, informing them that one of Kathy's teeth was loose. Fearing that a sudden lisp would ruin the continuity dialogue, the producers rushed the young actress into the studio to finish recording her lines. Just as Steinberg was speaking her last line, the tooth came flying out of her mouth. 3. The original master tapes for the soundtrack of the special were thought lost for many years, leading to the 2018 release having to resort to using audio pulled from the Blu-ray release. In 2019, before his death, Lee Mendelsohn initiated a search for the original Great Pumpkin recordings and other lost Peanuts recordings. The search proved to be successful and eventually led to an improved version of the soundtrack released in late August 2022.
So as he said in that little video about how it almost didn't get made, executives were sure it was going to flop. CBS, yeah, go ahead.
All the video I saw was about the Great Pumpkin.
Was it all about the Great Pumpkin?
That's what I saw too. Yeah.
That's what you saw too? Okay, who knows? Whatever.
It was all about the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
It must not have been the right video then. I don't know. I did have one about the Christmas one. I must have uploaded the wrong one. Anyway, that's why we are the most professional podcast in America, folks. Anyway, back to the Christmas one. Executives were so sure it would flop. CBS hated the pacing, the jazz, the kid voice actors, and the religious scene. They basically aired it assuming it would be a one and done embarrassment. Here it is 60 years later, still being played.
What was the teachers and the parents' contribution to the acting that really sold it?
I saw a parody video on TikTok recently of the Charlie Brown kids, and it was Charlie Brown going through puberty. And as he hits puberty, he's like, I don't know, Linus. I'm starting to feel really wah, 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 wah. And Linus goes, Charlie Brown, what happened to your voice? And he's like, I don't know. I was just talking. And wah, 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 wah. And then the next thing you know, all the other kids start talking like that. It's like they're all going through puberty. They considered adding a laugh track. Network notes pushed for canned laughter like other cartoons of the era, but Schultz flatly refused. And I think for good. I can't imagine this with a laugh track. Where would you add the laugh track actor? There really isn't like too many like moments that are like laugh track worthy.
The only laugh track you need is when, Snoopy does his laugh.
The only time when Linus comes up and goes, "How you doing?" I forget.
Is that how Linus says it? How you doing?
How you doing?
How
you doing?
you doing?
And then the laugh track.
Why don't you come up to my room sometime? I'll show you my blanket.
Pump.
The slightly awkward.
Great pumpkin.
When we play the video again. So the reason the lines were so awkward is because these are real kids. Instead of polished adult voice actors, they used actual children, some too young to read, so the lines were fed to them. The Vince Guaraldi jazz score was a huge gamble. In 1965, putting cool West Coast jazz under a children's Christmas cartoon sounded nuts. The album has now sold over 5 million copies and is one of the most beloved holiday records ever. The Charlie Brown or the Peanuts theme song is actually called Linus and Lucy. And it wasn't written for the special, even though it was included. Guaraldi had already composed it for an earlier Peanuts project, but it became the de facto theme song for the gang. And now is basically the national anthem of cozy nostalgia. The whole thing runs just about 25 minutes. Despite being tiny by modern standards, the short runtime is packed with 13,000 hand-drawn animation frames, a school play, a snow-covered town, a tree redemption arc, and one existential crisis. It went over budget. Even though the cost was lowballed, the production overshot by $20,000. Proof that even minimalism isn't cheap when you're animating every snowflake by hand. It immediately became appointment TV. Far from bombing, its 1965 premiere drew massive ratings, won an Emmy and a Peabody, and ran on broadcast TV every Christmas season for more than 5 decades before moving to streaming.
And then Apple said, no more.
Yeah. I own it, so I just watch it whenever the hell I want anyway. So I have a few quotes here, but I think I'm only going to read 2 quotes because I think these are the best quotes in the whole cartoon. One is Charlie Brown is hanging out with Linus, and Linus says, Charlie Brown, of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest, which I love. But my favorite line in the whole cartoon, it cracks me up every time I hear it, is when Charlie Brown brings the sad little tree back, and Lucy goes, I didn't know they still made wooden Christmas trees. I don't know why. It just cracks me up every time I hear it. So that was what I have for that. So the tagline is happiness is watching a Charlie Brown Christmas.
I have a question.
Yes.
Just a quick question. I'm going to just give you a choice of 2 children Christmas stories. One being the Charlie Brown Christmas, and the other being Emmett. Which is your favorite?
Oh, God damn it. Charlie Brown. It's Charlie Brown. It's Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It's Charlie
And
Brown.
I like
love
Emmett,
Emmett.
but it's
I love Emmett.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I made it Emmett.
Yeah, like I love Emmett Otter's Christmas, but I came to that a lot later in life.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was introduced to that by Kevin's brother Matt.
Yeah.
I had not seen it before that. I love it now. I watch it every year, but Charlie Brown is the one that I grew up with. So
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing against Emmett Otter. I love Emmett.
No. I know you guys love Emmett Otter. That's why I asked that question.
Every year we watch Charlie Brown Christmas, Emmett Otter, one of the Christmas carols, usually the Muppet one.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Vacation, White Christmas, Love Actually, and
It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, I haven't watched it, and I still won't watch it because me. But there are a couple of like the Rankin Bass ones that we watch every year too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Claus is coming to town, or the
Year Without Santa,
Elf.
Yeah, Elf. I like Elf. I'll watch Elf too.
Mm-hmm.
Mike won't. He don't like Will Ferrell, but we'll cover
Christmas
that on.
Story.
We'll cover that on the actors that Mike doesn't like episode. Which Peanut character best represents you? And it could be any time. It could be after you have a few beers, but any which character you think best represents you? I know mine. Mine is Pigpen. Pigpen is my spirit animal.
Schroeder.
Mm-hmm. Playing your piano, doing your thing.
Listening to the woman who likes me complain and just trying to make her happy and then just giving up.
With that,
look a lot like Christmas.
I would have to say Snoopy.
I was actually going to say I think Mike is Snoopy.
Yeah. Snoopy.
Snoopy. Yeah, Snoopy. Just Joe Cool.
And fine. Doghouse as a
World War I airplane. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's safe to say we all love a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I said, this is also our 5th anniversary as a podcast, so we decided a good way to celebrate that is by doing a little mini mailbag. So we picked out a couple of questions from some listeners that we thought we would share with you and see what everybody has to say about this. User 945-69466 on Reddit. I'm assuming that user did not bother to make themselves a handle. Asked us who we consider to be an underrated film composer. I thought that was a really good question. We've talked about John Williams and Danny Elfman on the show.
Oh yeah.
I know, Kev, like, you're a big movie composer.
Yeah.
So I thought this would be a good question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Loggins. Oh.
Kenny Loggins. Danger Zone.
So a name popped into my head almost immediately, so I should probably go with it. But there's so many others that I guarantee people don't know, but the music they made for the movie just makes the movie. So the one that I think of right away is Craig Armstrong.
Okay.
Who did movies like Plunkett and McLean, which nobody knows. But he's also done a lot of the music for Baz Luhrmann's movies. He did the music for The Incredible Hulk. He did the music for The Great Gatsby, So he's got music that you can hear and recognize it right away, And it's usually it's almost eerie. Sometimes the notes are drawn out, and then sometimes it's just like over the top. Like he did Romeo and Juliet and the whole big. I don't know if you guys remember the when they talk about the issues between the Montagues and the Capulets, and the whole orchestrated da 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 da, and that was him. You know, he also did the music of the boy who's singing in the choir during the marriage during Romeo and Juliet. So I think he's underrated. I don't think you say his name and nobody knows who he is. You know, but you listen to some of his some of the more popular stuff and you get it. It's like he's used in movie trailers.
I mean, I know it's become kind of a meme now, but in the Lerman Gatsby, when DiCaprio turns around and he's got the champagne in his hand and he introduces himself to Tobey Maguire, it's become kind of a meme now. Yeah. The music plays in the background of that is incredible, and that's the composer you're speaking of there. Yeah, really good one.
But
that's definitely somebody I don't think whose name you hear.
No. Yeah. No, and I was like, oh, James Horner, and he passed away, but everybody, James Horner. It's unfortunate because a lot of James Horner stuff sounds the same in most of the movies that he's done the soundtracks to. But anyway, I'm sorry, that's what I thought of.
No, that's a good one. The one that popped into my head right away is Thomas Newman.
Oh, that was the other one I was going to say.
Yeah, Tom Newman, because he did Skyfall, he did Wall-E, he did Green Mile, 1917, American Beauty, and most importantly, he did the theme for Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
So that's somebody I'm going to recognize.
He's got a very tranquil. He did
very tranquil.
Yeah.
He got a nomination for Shawshank. I don't know if he's got one for anything else. But yeah, it was a very haunting theme for that film. It's very good. Mike, did you have anybody for this?
No, not really. I'm not as versed in the future.
All right. The next question we had here. Let me bring my notes back up here for a second. The next question we had was from probably the greatest username in the history of Reddit. Raw Meat Inspector. Reddit. Thank you, Raw Meat Inspector, for listening to the show. Asked, what's the best movie from the year you were born? Mine is very easy. I was born in 1977, the year of Star Wars: A New Hope. I mean, there are a lot of great movies that came out the year I was born, like Close Encounters, Annie Hall, Saturday Night Fever, Slapshot, all came out in 77, but Star Wars is by far the best one that came out that year.
I mean,
you were 78,
so I'm just the next year. Yeah. And I'm going through it. There's a good amount. I mean, like Midnight Cowboy. I'm sorry, Midnight Express, rather. What other ones?
Never mind. Oh,
I'm looking at the 1978 box office now.
No, that can't have come out in 78. Never mind. Summer School?
So you got Grease came out that year. Animal House.
Animal House, probably. Oh, Watership Down. I'm just kidding.
Watership Down. Superman came out that year.
Oh, there you go. Superman. Yeah.
What else came out that year was the animated Lord of the Rings came out that year.
Oh, really?
I would think I go with Superman.
I go with Superman, yeah.
1978. Like, what was your year?
1974, and I'm hurting, but I am hurting because I've got Blazing Saddles. I've got Young Frankenstein. My Father 2. I've got Airport. I got the Towering Inferno.
I would say the most artistic film that came out the year you were born was Godfather Part 2. The funniest film that came out the year you were born was probably a tie between Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein.
Oh my!
No, you had a good year, man. That's a hell of a year to have to think of a movie for. I think the three of us were all born in a good decade. But the 70s is some of the best fucking movies of all time. So.
Oh, here's another good one. Disney's Alice in Wonderland came out in 74.
Well, Disney's Alice in Wonderland? Was that a re-release?
Yeah.
I was going to say it has to be a re-release. That's definitely
might have been a re-release.
Yeah, it was a re-release. Last question is Tom G, who sent us an email at filmsfromtame@gmail.com. You talk 80s movies all the time. What's the most 90s movie in your opinion?
Uh,
I made
Empire
a list.
Records.
It's on my list.
Yep.
you know what it is? It's Pulp Fiction.
You think that's the most 90s movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a list that I made. So I have Empire Records, Reality Bites, Clueless, and 10 Things I Hate About You as like the quintessential like 90s high school films.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
have
got
the net and Hackers for the 90s view of the internet.
Hackers, what a great movie.
And the net with Sandy Bullock. Like as this is what the 90s thought the internet was. Toy Soldiers, just for its batshit crazy idea that the kids could fight the terrorists in the school.
Yeah.
It's like the 90s version of Red Dawn. And any movie starring Pauly Shore represents the 90s. Any movie.
Son-in-Law, Biodo,
actually
in the army now.
Pretty much any movie that Hanks in it, you know.
Any movie that what?
He like had Tom Hanks in it. He pretty much ruled the 90s.
You talk about the 90s like box office success. That's Tom Hanks. He had a good like 6-year stretch where he was making every movie made over $100 million.
He switched over from comedies to dramas, and I loved him in comedies. He was very good in comedies, but he mastered dramas, man.
I remember seeing him in an interview talking about he enjoyed doing comedies, but he didn't want to get like stuck in that range. And one of the reasons he took the Jimmy Dugan role in League of Their Own was because it had a little bit more of a dramatic edge to it, even though it was still a comedy. And it was less him as the focus because he was a side character. And it was that performance that got him Philadelphia, which got him his first Oscar. So but that's a good one, Mike. Yeah, like he's like quintessential to the 90s.
Yeah, it's like Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, Saving Private Ryan, Green. And the list just keeps going and going. And going.
It starts in '88 with Big, and then ends in like the 2000s with like Road to Perdition. He had this like stretch of like 12 years of nothing but hit. He even made a movie in the 90s that was a hit. Was That Thing You Do? He directed that film.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are some good questions. Thank you to user 945694666, Tom G, and Raw Meat Inspector. Thank you guys for submitting. Remember, anybody wants to send us an email or message or whatever, please do so. Also, remember to like, subscribe, download, and help us out that way. And thank you again for everybody listening. We're hoping to keep going with this as long as you'll have us. We do have a cinema quote of the week. Oh, it's from one of Kevin's favorite actors.
That's right.
I want to hear this impression.
First of all, I choose the great roles, and if none of these come, I choose the mediocre ones, and if none of them come, then I choose the ones that pay the rent. Michael Caine.
We know that from Jaws 4: The Revenge.
I've never
seen the film, but I've seen the house.
I've seen the house that I bought from my mother.
Can I say that his Michael Caine sounds like it's Michael Caine mixed with Morgan Freeman?
It's an English Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
I'll go with that, man. I love Morgan Freeman's voice.
Two great actors. How are our drinks this evening?
Very good. So I had this at Thanksgiving. The invisible, white winter ale, and it's delicious. And the pick of the batch was very good too.
I also had the winter white ale, which I've been praising for a month now anyway, so I really enjoyed it. I have two of them tonight. And Mike, how was the gingerbread one?
It's good. I'm been milk it because it is 9.2 alcohol by. I do have to get up and work tomorrow.
But we still got an Eagles game to watch tonight.
Exactly.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
So thank you for joining us tonight for episode 219, our 5-year anniversary plus the 60th anniversary of A Charlie Brown Christmas. We hope you enjoyed listening to the episode as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. I am leaving the trivia about the Halloween Great Pumpkin in there because why not?
I know.
Don't forget, you can email us at filmsoffermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsoffermentation. Find all of our podcasts and social media links, and please, send us in your comments. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, that download button especially, and help us out. And don't forget to stop by the crossroads between pickled and fermented next time around for episode 220. We're continuing the Christmas theme, and we're going to be looking at classic Christmas films and comparing them to their remakes to see which ones we prefer or which ones are better. Also, please stay tuned after we sign off. I'm going to be adding a little segment at the very end of the episode. It's a best of our podcast from the last few years. It's a compilation of short videos from YouTube Shorts and TikTok, and I'll be playing that after we sign off. So please stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
This has been the Films and Fermentation Podcast. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future.
Jeremy Bryan believes that Jenny, played by Robin Wright in Forrest Gump, is the ultimate villain.
Jeremy Bryant, host of Paranormal New Normal, a new member of the Pod Nation Media Network, a show that Mike and I have guested on in the past. I laugh because I see this all the time on the internet that Jenny is a villain. And I'm like, it's arguable. Is she a villain? I don't know. Is she a piece of shit? Probably.
She plays with that man, that poor mentally challenged man's life is all that lives in with a kid.
Yeah, and leaves him with the kid, and yeah, like she does do a lot of like really questionable things in the film. All right. So last week was our 125th episode. It was what the fuck did we do last week? It was our birthday episode.
The birthdays? Yeah.
No, it was not our birthday episode.
No, it was not the birthday episode. That was one.
No, it was not the birthday episode.
It was Christ, what did we do last week? Really fun because Mike now gets to do a Nora Ephron style rom-com.
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
I need a name. So it could be a character name you can give me, or you can give me like an actor or actress or something.
Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah. I need an occupation.
Construction worker.
Okay. Construction worker. I need the name of a New York City street. You just throw a number out there, throw numbered streets.
Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue. I think Katie gave me the same one when I tested this one. Her. I need a hot beverage.
Hot beverage. Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. That's a good one. I was going to say Earl Grey, hot. Cappuccino. Definitely spelled that wrong. I need. So your main character has a screen name she uses for her emails. What would be Delilah's screen name? Could be something cute.
Sexy Pixie 13.
Sexy Pixie 13. So when Katie did this, she gave me an actor for the first thing, and then the screen name she gave me was Sassy Princess, and I was like, well, that's going to be really funny when we read this back, Kate. I need another character name, not the same one as before. Could be
Hubert.
Hubert. Hubert or Hubert?
Hubert. H.
Hubert. Hubert. Another job.
Doorman.
A quirky small business.
Quirky small business.
Like a small business, but kind of like a weird, strange kind of small business.
Like a magic shop.
Beeswax candle shop.
Ooh. Somebody was
quirky.
at Peddler's recently. Do they still have that shop there where you go in and the bees are just flying around like freely?
You mean the honey place? Probably.
Yeah, the honey place.
The honey place is there, but I don't go in it.
I don't go in it either. They got fucking bees flying around inside the place.
I'm covered in bees.
Not the bees. I need a romantic location.
Ellis Island.
I was going to say the back of Mike's truck. Ellis Island. I need a baked good.
A
Little
sconce.
Little Debbie.
What did you say, Mike?
A sconce.
A scone? You mean a scone?
Scone.
A sconce is the thing you hang candles on the wall. Scone.
Scone.
I need a pop culture topic.
Unionization of stormtroopers.
I'm overruling. We're using that one.
Okay.
A pet's name.
Kevin.
And an embarrassing object.
A butt plug.
A butt plug. Katie used dildo. All right, here we
The
go.
little Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Not Christmas trees.
Here is Mike's Nora Ephron style rom-com. It's titled Love, Lattes, and Longing. Delilah, a charming but neurotic construction worker, lives in a brownstone on Fifth Avenue, drinks cappuccino, and writes emails to Sexy Pixie 13 every night. Little does she know her anonymous pen pal is actually Hubert, a grumpy doorman who just bought out her beeswax candle shop. Sparks fly after a chance encounter at Ellis Island involving a spilled scone and a discussion about the unionization of stormtroopers. After a heartwarming misunderstanding involving Kevin, their pet cat, they reunite in the rain with the line, "I came here to say I'm sorry and to return your butt plug."
That's not my butt plug.
That'd be even better if that was the fun. I think this movie should be above Superbad. Should be a little higher. That is number 13 on the list. Grease.
I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though the high school students in this film are all in their 50s.
But they're in high school.
Stockard Channing plays a senior in high school. She looks like she could be one of the seniors' moms. The Spaceballs transforms their ship into Mega Maid, a giant vacuum cleaner ready to suck the air out of Druidia. It's very subtle.
Suck.
Suck, suck. Sir, she's going from suck to blow. Lone Star goes full hero mode, infiltrating the ship, battling Helmet and a Schwarzkopf, where we find out the big twist that Helmet is Lone Star's father's brother's cousin's former roommate.
What does that make him?
Absolutely nothing. A self-destruct sequence is triggered because that's all good space stories climax. Get back here, you fat bearded bitch!
Fuck, even in the future, nothing worked.
So the last fact we have tonight is a fun fact about the new Sony release Kraven the Hunter, which just premiered this week. After a critics screening a couple nights ago in New York and LA, the Rotten Tomatoes score for Kraven the Hunter is a 9% critic score, meaning it is certified rotten, and that is a lower Rotten Tomatoes score than Madam Web.
Wow.
One critic in his review wrote, "This is the comedy of the holiday season," which is sad because it's not supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah.
So I may wait for Kraven the Hunter to come out on streaming before I see that one. The scene that I put up here is one of my favorites, is when he first finds out that she's not his real wife and she's just been planning to keep an eye on him. And she's like trying to distract him because Michael Ironsides, who plays her actual husband in the film, is on his way up. And she's like, "Come on, you want to go around one more time for old time's sakes? I'll let you tie me up." And he goes, "I didn't know you were so kinky." And then as she's like smiling about it, he sees the guys on the camera coming up to the apartment, and he turns to her and he goes, "Clever girl." And this is, mind you, 3 years before Jurassic Park came.
Hey,
so which is a cooler weapon, a laser sword used by space wizards, or a fictional hand grenade whose purpose is to kill a psychopathic bunny?
Can't go against religion, man. I think Seth MacFarlane probably talked to him and said, "You do Family Guy, why not?" You know,
Does American Dad as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was the narrator in the Ted films.
he also did voices in the Page Master and stuff like that. He's done voice acting before.
Yeah, but come on, man. The poop emoji. I'm Sir Patrick Stewart. I've been knighted by the Queen.
That's what makes it funny.
That a man knighted by the Queen plays a animated piece of shit.
Yes, that's what makes it funny.
How is she not paralyzed from having her neck twisted around 360 degrees?
I mean,
it wasn't.
You just need a good chiropractor for that.
It just loosened the muscles a little bit.
That's right.
Have babies.
The same way they all do in Fairy Book Lane with a stork.
That's what I say. When a mama dragon and a daddy donkey love each other, the stork brings babies.
Yeah, but
You brought this book to my attention, and I'm not trying to, diverge us away from the movie, but Lamb, and how that book kind of humanizes Jesus in that particular, that whole conversation, that whole monologue, right, humanizes him because he's a kid and he doesn't understand, or he does understand, but he hates it. It's such an overwhelming task.
Oh, shit.
Mike, you have any beer trivia or history for us this week?
I got a fun fact for you. Moderate consumption of beer can protect you against stomach ulcers by suppressing a bacteria known as H. pylori. So drink beer not to get ulcers.
Oh, wow. I'll know next time my stomach's upset, I'll just drink a beer. If any of you are looking for any last-minute gift ideas for me, I have one. I like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over there on Melody Lane with all the other rich people. And I want him brought right here, the big ribbon on his head. I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-faced, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol?
Name of the organization. I know Mike doesn't like Will Ferrell, but what was the name of the organization? Because he goes off on a whole thing.
Oh, it's the clit. And Will Ferrell's like on the news, like, we can't find a clit. The clit is just difficult to find. We wish there was like,
clit is not real.
The clit is, we're not even sure if the clit is real.
Blunt Man and
Chronic.
And Chronic, right. And the movie being made there.
Okay, another trivia question for you. Yeah, it's a cockknocker. I was going to say, what's the name of the villain? The cockknocker, played by?
Oh, Mark Hamill.
Who's the
directed by
director?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Some motherfucker getting sued for this shit.
Oh, good Lord.
Boogie Nights. Down on the last couple episodes of Ahsoka, I thought they were not as. What the hell is that? Kevin gave a thumbs up, and a thumb up bubble just appeared on the screen. That's definitely a MacBook thing. You got a MacBook thing. Right? That's definitely a MacBook thing. Go do like that.
Okay.
For those of you watching the YouTube version of this, we've
What the hell?
Apparently, Kevin just climaxed.
That's all.
How does Dracula know the kids have the book? At some
Yeah,
point, he
Dracula,
says,
he just does.
"Well, the kids have the book. Get it from them." Blah. But it's like, how did they know? I'm assuming it's part of the 13 minutes that the studio didn't want added to the film.
How did Dracula know that he had to jump out of the plane at that particular point in that particular time to make it where the book and the amulet were?
Yeah, exactly. And here's another thing too. The studio didn't want those 13. They cut 13 minutes because the studio didn't want the movie to be more than 90 minutes long. But when they add those 13 minutes in, the movie is 92 minutes. You mean 2 fucking minutes over 90 was too much? Like, I'm assuming there's a whole bunch of shit that happens in that 13. Because you know when you watch like deleted scenes on like a DVD, most of the time they're only like a minute long. But a lot of times they add shit to the film. I just watched the director's cut of The Martian the other night. It was fucking awesome. It was like a half hour's worth of shit that they didn't have in the original film. Give me the 13.
Like everybody else did.
I hated Jar Jar Binks.
Everybody hated Jar Jar Binks.
I liked the stuff with Darth Maul. I thought Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor were really good together.
The chlamydia? Chlamydia,
Is that how
whatever it was.
That's how you become a Jedi with chlamydia.
Yes, yeah.
This boy has an unusual amount of chlamydia.
Force sensitive, you get chlamydia. Yeah,
you should have
exactly. Exactly.
He's got more chlamydia than Master Yoda.
Good night, folks. We're done.
Good night, folks. We'll see you next week.